It's a Dr. Ofweneke Tonight, and ladies and gentlemen, make some happy kelele! Yes, and of course, make some noise for my DJ Slot! Yes, asanteni. Thank you so much to each and every single person that is joining us, of course, every Wednesday, kama kawaida live on Dr. Ofweneke Tonight on TV47. And tonight we have an amazing show lined up for you. But before I continue, please, wapi kelele ya my live audience! Yeah. Ni wase wamesoma, ni wase wako kampo, wengine wako uni, lakini kuna mmoja hapa already ako 10 years experience. Oh my goodness. I don't know, Slice. Nyinyi mlikuwa na wala swali kwa me repeat.
Unawapata? Bado unawaruka?
Unawaacha hapo? Na kuna wale wenye walikuwa wapumbavu kabisa. Kuna mtu, kuna boys fulani alipata I think KCSE alipata when we were in Form 3, he was in Form 4. Then the useless of a human being, I think he got a B minor or something. Akasema hapana, hii B minor si yenye alikuwa expect kupata. So akafanya nini? Akarepeat. Akafanya na sisi. Lakini who is Jehovah's? Yesu Mungu Baba ni nani? Jamaa wetu alichapa a beautiful C stand. C plane. Baada ya kurepeat, imagine a whole 1 year ya kurudia maharagwe, a whole 1 year ya kurudia getheri. We force by God. Number 2, walimu watuambie. Walimu watuambie. Hii siri ya kuweka mafuta taa kwa chakula
ilikuwa ya nini?
Ilikuwa ya nini? Especially wakati music festival iko kwa shule yenu, science congress iko shule yenu, unapata walimu, unapata caterers ameweka mafuta taa, and still somehow, hata baada ya kuweka mafuta taa,
it happened.
Something just happened, you know, something just happened. Kuna vitu mingi zile particular high school, by the way. Now, the world is going through a lot of challenges. The world is going through a lot of things. The world is in a rush to try and come up with new inventions of trying to solve some certain problems. But the question I ask myself, and I know some of them hata wako hapa kwa studio, wale watu walifanya science congress, zile projects ziko wapi sahi? Hizo projects zilienda wapi? Umeweka mjulize hizo projects zilienda wapi? Ati unaweza tengeneza stima, unaweza toa stima kwa waru. Kuna mtu fulani alitoa stima kwa waru. Ati alikuwa sijui hapa terminal. Alafu stima ikatokea kwa waru. So amana hizi waru zote juzi Nyandarua waru zilikuwa zinaoza.
Kenya Power.
Mbona hawajasaidia Kenya Power? Some of this, oh my goodness. Kuna mso science congress hapa? Wewe ulikuwa kwa foil? Ulitoa stima kwa foil?
Wi-Fi, net.
Wi-Fi? Ini mpya. The hell? Wi-Fi iko kwa foil? How?
Kuna vile ukiweka hiyo foil.
Ebu kuja utuambie kumbe this was the human being. Kuja utuambie, angalia kamera ndio hii. Hata mama yako aone school fees haikuharibika. Ati nini ilifanyika?
Okay. You take a box, unaweka na foil.
Shikilia mic vizuri.
Yeah.
Najua hiyo time amko na mic.
Ukishafunika na foil, unachukua 2 wires. Una connect huko.
Okay, hii foil unafunika nini?
Sasa inatuka cover fulani unaweka tu, after una connect na laptop. So kuna vile ina generate net hapo hivyo. Mimi niliona ilitolewa kwa Kisumusini.
Yes,
I was just a viewer.
Wewe hukuwa wale watu wa journalism club. Wale komanda ku collect information. Toka hapa, kaa chini watu. So now we know live on Dr. Ofweneke that apparently you can collect Wi-Fi through a foil. Kwa hivyo mademu mjue foil si ya kufunga chapo peke yake. Foil pia inaweza provide, ngoja unasema mademu wa Mirema. Mademu wa Mirema watakubaye mafoil huko. Okay, pole. Sikujua unaishi Mirema pia. I am sorry, gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I have an amazing show lined up for you before we get into the trending stories. Tonight I'll be hosting a man that I've known for almost 15, 16 years. A gentleman that I respect and is the biggest sports voice in this country, ladies and gentlemen. And over the past week, he's also been, he's been also, my God, he's also been mentioned on social media as a possible suggestion of Minister of Cabinet or Cabinet Secretary for Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be hosting the one and only Fred Aro later on the show. But before we get there, first things first. Oh my God. Now, Slice.
Yes.
The president fired the whole cabinet. All right? Yes. And I think everybody expected that now that the president has fired the whole cabinet, we all expected that every single person that will be elected, or will be appointed, then will proceed to the parliament vetting, and of course, now officially becoming the cabinet secretary. To expect that haitakuwa mtu alikuwa before.
Yes, yes.
Itakuwa ni mtu mpya. Tuwa expect maybe Kazimiel Makaore anaweza kuwa minister for I don't know what. Tuli expect Hanifa, tuli expect Boniface Mwangi. Nani mwingine? Tuli expect
Kina Cairo,
minister for transport, juu ya kuuza magari. I don't know, tuli expect Kimbi minister for
lands.
Foreign affairs. Tu alienda Kimbi alienda Dubai once. Akaona boy.
Uko na pesa ya Kenya.
Wewe umaenda harusi. Wacha nikwambie story ya Dubai. Have you ever gone to a wedding and there's this and this especially happens to the beautiful people of Mount Kenya. Auntie alienda Dubai for 10 years. Alafu amekuja harusi ya Jerry.
Yeah.
I don't know Arusi and Jerry. Yeah. Jerry is probably one of the nieces. Alafu unasikia MC anasema now we want to invite the aunt from Dubai. Alafu kuna vile wao tebeanga wote. Hebu weka ngoma ya Kikuyu. Una vile kuna wao maanti wa Kikuyu wanakujanga kwa harusi. Hebu niweke ngoma ya Kikuyu hapa. Nyamasia. Kama kuna tunatishia. Watikanga inakani kama ni curtain. So I am Auntie Damaris. I have been in Dubai for 10 years. Dubai for 10 years. And the thing away. So Kimbi is that uncle who went to Dubai for I don't know how long he went, and we have never. Actually, Kimbi alifika to airport.
Sasa si Dubai, si ni airport.
Ilikuwa airport, Now from that time, we have never been in peace. Tangu Kimbi afika to airport. JKA Terminal 1E. Terminal 1E hatujaika na amani. So now, Kimbi chetu msengende kabla ingi hapa na hizo mabaketi zake. So now, the president shocked us. And what happened was around six cabinet secretaries were reappointed back into the cabinet. Yes. All right. We have Mheshimiwa Soipan under the Ministry of Tourism.
Yes.
Yes. And then we had Aidan Duale, Mheshimiwa Aidan Duale, still retaining the Ministry of Defense. We have Mheshimiwa Alice Wahome under the Ministry of Water and Irrigation and Lands. And lands. Yes, lands, not water. We also have the choir leader.
Who is the choir leader?
Mheshimiwa Kindiki. I will not elaborate. Mimi naogopa ile siku Kenya itaienda vita.
Aseme anapatiana order.
Wow, unaimaginia sauti. Sauti inakomanda. Guys, I want you to pick your bombs. I want us to boom 12. But I love him. Ushaingia.
Kwa kazi.
Tupige minister, foreign affairs minister. Karibu na hizo hapa hata ujanini. Na mimi tabia yako kuja kuosha katikati ya show mimi sipendi. Ulikuwa wapi hiyo time yote?
Nilikuwa kwa kitchen bana.
Kitchen tena?
Unajua lazima ushughulike.
Ushughulike kitchen. Sasa ni saa ngapi hata kuna time kitchen.
Unajua mtu mwenye anaambia Mjaluo wewe ende ufunge chakula usikule. Huyu anaua Mjaluo.
So ni nini umepata kwa ya maana?
Huko kuna gine hivyo ngonango. Unajua huko ni ginene. Life yani ni high standard. Huko huwezi pata omena. Unakutana na spaghetti. Ingine inaitwa
kimbikimbi ukula spaghetti.
Spaghetti si inakaa kama kamba hivi.
Spaghetti inakuliwanga waje kimbikimbi? No
spaghetti. Unanawa mkono. Unaikunja kadogo ukimeza.
Wewe umeikula. Okay. Umekula spaghetti.
Si ndio spaghetti inakaa kama kamba hivi ama yao.
Aya pizza, umeikula pizza?
Pizza. Naonaga kwa simu ama kwa TV.
Wewe uliona nini ilitokea?
Bwana.
There's a new list ya ministers.
Hata tumesanga.
Ulikuwa na expect nani?
Nilikuwa na expect hata wewe Ofweneke.
Yeah.
Unajua
ministry
ministry ilifanywa reshuffling. Kila mtu alienda na application. Mimi pia nikapeleka application. But nilisuiwa hapo nje. Sikuingia na lakini nilitupa application yangu ginene through. Si niliruhusa.
Ulirusha kwa dirisha?
Sasa ikaingia. Sasa hii Kenya ni kusalamiana. Ukisalamia Ofweneke, ukisalamia mtu hata sisi tunaenda tunamsalamia. Are you getting me right?
Wewe usinisalimie wewe. For the first time Waluya tulisema story ya salamu hatutaki. For the first time Luya tulisema hatutaki. Now there's a video that wewe unaamini ningekuwa minister wa nini? Ulikuwa unataka kuwa minister?
Unaweza kuwa minister wa gender. Labor. Unaweza kuwa cultural.
Mimi mtu
wa agriculture.
Juu nalimanga watu. Akidi story agenda hapana. Wewe niko minister agenda juu niko na umama. Mimi sipendi. Baya sijafurahia hiyo. Sijafurahia. Hapana, wacha huyo akuwe minister agenda.
Wewe upewe super CS basi. Ukue ukiwaangalia. Hapo naona iko sawa na wewe. Unajua angalia.
Lakini bado umenikasirisha minister wa agenda za mimi naka sijapenda. Wait, now when the list came out, ladies and gentlemen, my brother, of course one of the top content creators, went straight and he did something. He tried to communicate a certain message to us. Njugush, just play me that MC Njugush clip.
Mimi kama coach, this is the first 11 team ya kwanza. Ndio msikie nimefanya mabadiliko. Tuko na Harry Maguire. Okay, tuko na John Mebagut Obwot. Then tuko na Maguire. Maguire tena. Narudisha tena Maguire. Then sawa, tuko na John Class Post. Then tuko na Judith Nyagweso Olmuran Maguire. Then tuko na Maguire tena. Alafu ndio ya mwisho namba 11 tuko na John Maguire. Sasa hiyo nyingine tutatengeneza. Sio?
Let's appreciate Njugush, ladies and gentlemen. So kuna kimbi.
Yes sir.
Kuna 11 slots zimebaki. Unaona nani hapo ana miss?
Hapo unajua saa hii mali tunaelekea hii Kenya. Si unajua watachukua watu wa ODM pia wataingishwa hapo. Kuna
yani ODM mshajipanga. Sasa tote mlisema nyinyi wa JC.
Watu Azimio.
Azimio.
Nini? Utaona. Joe ako kwa cabinet.
Minister wa nini?
Minister.
Kunyoa.
Wala nini? Minister. Si sasa wanagawa. Si lazima.
So Joe anaingia.
Joe anaingia hapo. Oparanya. Unajua Oparanya?
Yes.
Oparanya anaingia. Mimi niko na nafasi hapo. Lazima
sasa ukipata huko utaacha hapa. Ukipata huko utaacha hapa.
Hapa ndio inanilisa, lazima nikuje hapa.
So utakuwa unaacha ministry unakuja. Ni nini unapanga kuongeza kwa maisha yako ukipata hii kiti? Ni nini kama ni mabibi, ni wanawake? Ni nini unapanga kuongeza? Nabuchike vile kimeshimaya. Ona vile smile langu.
Kitu ya kwanza, unajua kila pesa ukipata inakujanga na mahitaji mpya. Kama ulikuwa unalipwa shilingi 10, maisha yako kwa tena.
Ni shilingi 10.
Ukianza kupata 100, maisha inapanda, unakuwa mtu wa 100. Na sasa hiyo ukiwa shilingi 10 kuna marafiki wa shilingi 10 wengi. Ukipanda ufike 100, marafiki senye watakuwa karibu na wewe ni watu wa 100. Ukifika 1000, utakuwa na marafiki wa 1000.
So wengine unapanda nao ama unawaacha?
Si sasa inategemea bidii ya mtu hapo bwana. Inategemea bidii ya mtu.
So hata bibi utaongeza?
Inategemea.
Ama utaacha bibi kwa sababu huyo ni bibi wa shilingi 10?
Inategemea. Unajua kuna wasichana wanajua kuvumilia watu. Sasa ukiwa na mke mwenye anavumilia wewe, kama mlianza na yeye ginene ogonia.
Ogonia.
Ukinunua kitanda kaa na yeye. Ukinunua gari kaa na yeye. Unajua watu wanafanyanga mistake. First love, ukiachana na yeye, bwana umepoteza kila kitu. Let me tell you.
First love wangu sasa hii enda alipoteza wewe. First love wangu hata sikutaka mimi sikupoteza first love. Enda ujitayarishie mgeni. Tupige makofi kimbikibi ladies and gentlemen. Now, on the second story of the week, ladies and gentlemen, my very good friend, of course, Mrs. Madenge, aka Wahoo, aka She's a Liar. There was a story that was trending over the week about Kenyans generally. It's like Kenyans, it's like Wakenya, it is Kenyans don't know how to mind their business.
Yes.
Is it true?
It's true. Ni 2% kwa Kenyans wenye wana mind biashara zao.
Unasema Wakenya hawamindingi biashara.
Kuna ushaiona kuna mahali, okay, we si driver, you don't have a car, but unapata kuna mahali watu wamegongana wawili. Umekuja umesimama umeanza kutatua hiyo kesi. Who are you there?
But it's actually very true. Accident imefanyika pale Sachangwani. Mimi kuna this is a true story. Kuna siku accident ilifanyika hapa kuna kwa na mist na fog. Hapa around Paskijabe.
Nini?
Kimende. Kuna gari ilikuwa imeanguka. All right? And the buses were stopped and there's a lot of traffic and everything. Kuna mzee alitokea out of nowhere. Hana pikipiki, hana baiskeli, hakuwa kwenye hiyo basi. I think alitoka kwa hizo manini za Kijabe hapo. Mwisho alikuja akasema, na by the way, hapa last week kulikuwa na accident mbaya. Watu kama 10 waliibiwa mbele ya wase. Katikati hiyo accident. Mtu hapa watu walikuwa wamekaa hivi. Watu 10 waliibiwa. Sasa tukajiuliza umse kwanza ni huyo mwizi? Alikuwako na alijuaje? So it is actually very true. We imagine unapata couple in a fight. Couple in a fight. Ni kwa klabu, ni nje ya klabu, ni kwa barabara, ni kwa ploti. Bibi na bwana ama alina dem wana fight. But leo upige tu uende job. Uende job. Mkenya ni nani? Mkenya ni mtu atastop. Aanze kusolve hii story.
Ni nini inaendelea bro?
Nini inaendelea? Alafu anaanza kuwa separate hivi akifanya hivi.
There's a video ilikuwa.
Hadi. Unaanza bana hadi. Kwanza wakaanza wanapata umepejele machaliupe na kupata mademo wawili wakifight. Hadi we wacheni kufight, wacheni hadi songeni. I have ever tried separating a couple fighting. Walinichapa.
There's a video trending on the same.
Yeah, walinichapa. Alafu after kunichapa nikaishia. Nikajambia this is none of my business. Wakarudi kuendelea kufight.
Wakarudi kwa biashara ilikuwa yao.
Waliniambia this was none of my business. Sijui walianzania wapi. So nitoe kimbele. So it is actually very true. Kenyans, we need to mind
our own business.
Our business.
Yes.
Sahi, in fact, which is our trending story number 3. Right now, Joe Biden, the president of the United States of America, yesterday, on Monday, on Monday, was it on Monday? Yes, on Sunday in the evening, getting into Monday, he issued a story. He issued a statement through the press secretary that he's not going to accept the nomination to vie against Donald Trump for his second term. Do you Joe? Joe Biden yako naye. And he said over the part, blah, blah. So it's so bad because amekata the nomination based on health matters. Na wanasema akili yake, memory yake kuna shida. So sasa ukiona hivi hata Joe Biden hajui ni nani yako kando yake.
Afikiri
sasa sasa ukiona hivi anazafuta ni Oprah. Ama anazafuta ni Akothe, una get? Sasa inaweza kuwa ni Akothe. We never know, una get? In fact wanasema Joe Biden might not even know that he actually
was the president.
Hey. Yeye anajotua anafananga Air Force One, over suti, na kuna wasio suti that walk around him, right? So that is and Kenyans, to show you that Kenyans never mind their business. Kenyans actually have an opinion about the politics. So Kenyans wamepose Ruto must go. Kwanza wa concentrate na between Hamala between Kamala Harris, Kamala ni Mluya. So once again, Kenya might end up having a second president
of
in the US. So after Barack Obama, now it's Kamala. So it's about Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
No, Kamala Harris. So Kamala no Kamala. So Kenyans are now debating between Kamala and Trump. Between Kamala and Trump. Waluya ni Trump. Waluya kutoka kama Trump, it's a Trump. Between them, who is actually going to win? And this is it's going to be a very weird situation, right? Because if Kamala Harris, she's going to be the first ever black woman president. To actually vie for presidency in the United States of America. And if she actually wins, she ends up becoming the first woman black president. So first of all, she's a woman. Then number two, she is black, right? But also Donald Trump might end up now coming back to complete his term.
Of 5 years.
Of 4 years. America is 4 years, right? Kenya, Uganda wamesema wanaenda. Uganda wamesema wanataka kwenda maandamano. By the way,
there was a lady who was protesting.
Peke yake.
Thank you.
Sema you not kill us. Sasa Uganda wamethreaten watafanya maandamano uchi. So sijui kama itafanyika. We are going to remove our clothes. We are going to remove our clothes. If the government of Kaguta Museveni will not leave State House, we are going to remove our clothes over there. Wait. No, like obviously Uganda wana ngoma poa za maandamano. Imagine una maandamano ukiwa uchi, ukimba sina bali bebe. Bali bebe tuwe. So I am being told over there in my ear that we should be going for a break.
Hey there friends, welcome to Kids on the Block, where fun and imagination come alive. We dive into magical world filled with exciting adventures and awesome friends.
What position were you in?
I was number 2.
What position were you?
Number 1.
He decided to cross the bridge by his house and look for food on the other side.
We're going to do half cup of chocolate chips. And the other one, we're going to do half cup of the blueberries.
So, grab your imagination hats and get ready to explore with us. Join us every Saturday at 9 a.m. for new friends, amazing stories, and tons of laughter.
Join us as we explore the journeys of those who defy the odds and break barriers. We dive deep into the stories of triumph.
Sometimes when parenting a child with a special need or whatever disability, family life becomes a bit complicated and you may end up raising the child on your own.
Here, we inspire.
I have a farm which one we showcase with other dyslexic youths and autism, how to farm.
Motivate.
It's never easy, but what we do, the best thing is to work with another parent who has an elder child than yours.
And break through the barriers one story at a time. Push your boundaries beyond the limit. Saturdays at 8 p.m. The Grind, where business meets brilliance. It's not just about the ideas.
I was working as a shampoo boy. I used to wash clients' hair on the sink.
It's about making them happen. From big wins.
In primary school, when we would be asked what people want to be, I was categorical that I want to be a nurse.
To hard lessons.
The consoles change, the gaming equipment keep changing.
We cover it all. Tune in to The Grind, where every episode is packed with insights.
The person who is serving customers, always be a customer-centric.
Strategies.
When you pay attention to detail.
Live on TV for 7 this beautiful Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. They call me the one and only, the Eagle himself, the Duke of Kakamega, Dr. Ofweneke, alongside DJ Slice on the show. And of course, yeah, Makofi. Thank you so much. Yeah, and my live audience, Konya Studio Wapi Kelele. Yes. Yeah, sitaki kuingilia story ya Uganda tena, sitaki kuingilia kabisa. In fact, the fact that Bobby Wine amesema I will not be part of the demonstration, but I will just be supporting wherever I am. Bobby Wine amefinywa kidogo nyi.
Nani alienda happy BCJ?
BCJ alifinywa mpaka akafinywa lips. The BCJ is going through a lot. So Nigeria has also threatened that they're going to go for maandamano. But Nigerian have an advantage over Kenya. Kenyans unajua sisi hatujui juju. Kenyans ukitupiwa tear gas, unakaa hapo unapigana na hiyo tear gas. Unang'ang'ana nao. Nigerians wamesema wanaenda na brooms.
Ati brooms?
Brooms. Fagio.
Wakuya kazi. Wana fly mpaka parliament.
Wana fly mpaka parliament. Wamesema watatembea na majivu. So just get kirimia tia gaza.
Inapotea.
Sasa shida ni unajua Nigeria wote wanatumia juju. Both waandamanaji na polisi. So ukidisappear pia polisi anadisappear.
Na kutokutana mbele.
Unajua Nigeria si mchezo. Nigerians ndio walianza. You know Nigerians are the ones who started FaceTiming. No, but the truth be told, when Nigeria walianza video calls. Video, but mnajua hivyo? No, take time. Take time. Yeah. Nigerians are the ones who started video calling. Wewe wanangi kwa movie zao za kitambo. Wa Calabash. Alikuwa saying again. Yeah, so Nigerians are the ones who started video calling. All right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, please, later on we shall be having Kimbi Kimbi on the street, all right?
Yes.
Kimbi Kimbi shall be going on the street, and the question tonight is, Kenyan winter is starting. While I'm due winter is starting. So, yeah, Kenyan winter is here. So the question is, how often do you take a shower? Mara ngapi? Twice a month.
Let me.
Yes. Jina yako na useme unaishi wapi ndio tujue kama shida ni maji. Ati
mimi naitwa Martin. Naishi Park Road. Lakini mwanaume anafaa kuoga twice a month. A real man. Mwanaume anatoa pesa ya kuoga.
Alibona mwanaume za kuoga. Kaa chini. Wewe umame. Amka. Angalia ile kamera. Jina ni nani na unaishi wapi tujue kama shida ni maji?
Jina naitwa Frederick Serebwa. Natoka Lang'ata.
Huyu hata aogangi. Mwanaume anaoga mara ngapi?
Mwanaume kwa mwezi anafaa aoge mara around 4 times imetosha.
4 times peke yake? Okay, kaje huyu anataka kata. Acha tusikie with experience.
Mimi naitwa Ben Wabuti. A real man nitakana uoge kama mara 3 kwa mwezi. Mara 3.
Mara 3 kwa mwezi?
Maana kwa sababu NHIF sasa imepanda. NHIF imepanda. Ukikuwa mgonjwa kwa sababu ya maji, ukienda huko hivyo. Ukienda huko nani atakutibu? Utatoa wapi pesa ya kujitibu?
Kwa hivyo
mara 3. Mara 3 iko kama dawa.
So far sasa hii wewe umeoga mara ngapi?
Wewe ukiwa karibu na mimi kuna harufu kanatoka kwa.
Ebuka kuja utuambie kuja utuambie chali yako anaoga mara ngapi? Mwanaume perspective ya dem. Mwanaume anaoga mara ngapi?
Mara 3 kwa mwezi.
No. Chali yako huoga mara ngapi?
No.
Sina chali.
Hauna chali? Na chali. Oh my God. Hebu na wewe amka tuambie tukiangalia tukamata tusiende mbali. Chali mwanaume ndaka naoge mara ngapi?
Like kama imeenda sana 5 times.
Kama imeenda sana 5 times?
5 times kwa mwezi.
Kwa mwezi? Kwa mwezi. Kwani mna date akina nani?
Kwani yeye sema mna date makalenda? Okay, tuseme in a special case ya maandamano. Tuseme ameenda maandamano all the Tuesdays. Baada aoge mara 5.
Ai hapana. Itabidi sasa ameoga hiyo siku. Aoge ya maandamano.
Hajaoga na maji ya maandamano. Toka hapa, kwenda. Hebu tumalize. Acha huyu atuambie, hebu angalia kamera. Mwanaume aoge mara, chali yako unataka naoge mara ngapi?
Chali yangu huoga kila siku.
Chali yako huoga mara kila siku?
Thank you.
Ni light skin?
Choco brown.
Ni brown?
Yeah.
So mwanaume anaoge kila siku?
Yeah. Mwanaume anafaa kuwa msafi.
Mwanaume anafaa kuwa msafi. Ni nini amesahau?
Kuna difference ya kuoga na kupiga passport.
Wangu apigange passport.
Wako anaoganga kuoganga?
Kuoga.
Kimbi kuja hapa. Kimbi kuja hapa. Kimbi mwanaume anaoga mara ngapi?
Mwanaume kamili anafaa aoge mara 2 kwa siku. Asubuhi unaosha kichwa, jioni unaosha mguu. Mwanaume kamili anafaa, sababu wanaume sisi ni watu tuko na vitu mingi sana asubuhi. Sijui tunataka kuomba Mungu, tunataka kuangalia kitu naenda namna gani, unataka kupiga mswaki, unataka kuangalia watoto wameamka, osa macho. Hiyo enda shughuli. Jioni osa mguu. Lala.
Toka hapa, enda na hii microphone. Bure kabisa. Hey, my God. Guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, okay, me, I'll speak for me. Maze mimi siwezi toka kwa nyumba.
Yes.
Kama sijaoga.
Exactly.
Mimi siwe imagine nichape suti hivi na sijaoga. Imagine na hii suti tu. Na so far nimeoga tu once.
Imagine.
Ni kichwa hata ni miguu alafu unajua. Anafanya kama maji hivi.
Alafu anachukua towel.
Hadi. Unakamaliza kama Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as an invite on the show. My very good friend, a big brother, the one and only Kenyan voice of sports. Let me tell you, there is nobody who gives sports the way this guy does in this country. And even in the region, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's appreciate the one and only Surambaya Rohomzuri, the one and only Fred Aro. Naenda unaoga mara mbili kwa siku. Before we go far, please, because you are our senior here. Now, from your experience and your age, Fred Arocho, mwanaume anafaa kuoga mara ngapi?
Daily. At least once a day.
At least once.
A human being.
Oh, human being.
Once a day.
Kwa hivyo wewe hujaichapa passport?
Well, when I was still playing soccer, once in a while.
That was worse.
Once in a while.
Once in a while?
Once in a while.
Wewe mwenyewe uko unajiogopa?
Well, it comes with the territory. Saa zingine, baridi mob.
Ni wapi uko uligrowia?
Mimi nimegrow Eastlands. I was born and raised up in Eastlands of Nairobi.
Wapi uko?
Eastleigh.
Eastleigh kwenyewe?
Yes.
So uli
na maji was always there. Sisi maji haikuwa problem.
Eastleigh haikuwa na shida juu ya. So let me ask, hii passion ya sports, cause Eastleigh ni building na barabara, hakuna place, kuna stadi, hakuna. Hii passion ya sports ilianzia wapi?
Well, passion yangu ya sports ilianza, okay, you're right, Eastleigh kuna stadium, kuna several pitches. Mimi nilikuwa na move every day from Eastleigh to Makongeni kwenda kucheza ball.
Kila siku?
Every single day. Natoka, tunaenda tunapiga tizi pale Ololo, Okongo, tunarudi home. I used to cover about 4 kilometers every day. Because Eastleigh watu wengi mambo ya bola,
huko ilikuwa uuze curtain.
Ni mambo mingi tu, yani biashara nini na nini.
Yes.
But I had the passion. So tuko tuna move, tunapita hapo kwa bridge, tunaingia Okongo, tunaingia Ololo.
Ni nini ilikuwa nafanya ulikuwa unatamani? What was this one guy that you used to look at when it comes to football that you'd convince yourself, mimi nataka kuwa kama ule msee, nataka kucheza ball kama ule msee?
Well, personally sina any single person, but the drive ilianza nikiwa primo. Mimi nakumbuka kuna time nilitolewa kwa parade because kitabu yangu ya maths mpaka half page ilikuwa ni maths. Lakini kutoka half page kwenda mbele ilikuwa ni picha za wachezaji, cuttings za newspaper nimeweka. So kuna time
sisi kuandika ngoma, nyinyi mnaandika sisi kuandika ngoma za Westlife.
Sasa ball. Sasa kuna time teacher alikuwa ana mark. Akagala mbona kitabu ni kubwa from half ukienda the other side. Ndio akapata sasa hizo vitu. So for me ni kitu ilikuja natural. Nilikuwa ridiculed, nikatolewa kwa parade, but I was wondering, why are these people exposing me? What is so wrong about?
This is my passion, this is what I want.
Yes, this is what I like. So that's how it started.
Sisi unafikia shida ni nini? Before to go back to Arocho growing up, nani alituroga Arocho? Nani alituroga Harambee Stars?
Sisi ni matapeli. We are all thieves.
Oh God.
I'm sorry to say so. Kwanza kwa ball, out of 10 people una meet now watu wa ball, 9 ni wezi. Na kutabulatia ni kupatie this. The management of Kenyan football is just full of thieves. I'm sorry to say so.
I mean, you know, if you say thieves and you're saying management, we're talking about from Nick Mwendo going all the way.
I'm sorry to say so.
Are you calling him a thief?
No. The point I'm saying is this.
Yes.
Do you know that COVID, FIFA ilipatia Kenya do? When at the center of the COVID epidemic, FIFA gave Kenya $1.5 million.
Yay.
That's about 185 million. FIFA ilipatia all member states that money to cushion them against the epidemic. Hapa Kenya ni nini ilifanya?
Hiyo do ile ngapi? But leo ndio mimi najua hiyo do.
No, just Google. No. It is very simple. And that's where I have a problem with us Kenyans.
Yes.
And I like the Gen Zs. They've brought some... I support the Gen Zs. They've revolutionized the country. Sisi wale tunaitwa sijui millenniums, we don't research. Just take your phone, sai tunaongea. Andika FIFA COVID Relief Fund. It's written there. FIFA gave all their member states $1.5 million. $500,000 ilikuwa ni for women. $1 million was for men. Tell me what happened na hii yetu ya Kenya. If you look at that report, Uganda bought some buses to help their players move from one point to the other. You can see it's all tabulated there. Kenya was,
Uganda of all the people, Uganda.
Given, and I can go to court. Let them take me to court. Barry Otieno and Nick Mwendwa. Let them take me to court. FIFA gave them $1.5 million, $182 million. Where did they take that money? Did you uliona anywhere ati kuna pesa ati kuna hii pesa tumepewa ya kutukushon against COVID? Hakuna. And yet people are just comfortable. Once again Gen Zs na wakalapia. The Gen Zs have shown that if you don't take action, I will take action.
So you better take action.
Yes. That money was given. Na si story, uko na simu yako hapo.
Ebu nipatie phone.
Let a phone.
Give me my phone.
It is public knowledge.
Nipatie simu yangu. My God.
Let me bring that. It is so clear. And yet when you talk about it, wanaanza kukupatia majina, they start saying that you're corrupt. And you know, corruption will always fight back. Corruption will always fight back. I will do that.
182 million
Kenya shillings. FIFA COVID Relief Fund. It's written here. Solidarity. Money. FIFA ngoja. Na kutakupatia usome.
Oh my, I hope whatever it is, I hope Nick Mwendo is watching, I hope Barry Otieno is watching.
They will never want you to know this. Read there. Soma hapo.
And here I read. Acha meteletea hapa cookies. Aye. And where is it? In July 2020, FIFA launched an unprecedented FIFA COVID-19 relief plan to provide security and support to all the 211 FIFA member association MS as they faced extensive disruption due to the COVID-19 epidemic. Now, in total, FIFA made USD 1.5 billion available, and over the past 2 years, over 200 FIFA MAs have utilized this funding to protect football and footballers in the country and to secure a safe future for the sport. It's in the
it is clean. Certainly kitu Arocho ana make. This money came. That's why I'm saying we are all thieves. We are all thieves. And you know, there are clubs that don't even want to hear what Arocho is saying. And yet they received nothing. And Kenya is so big. That money ilikuja ya kusaidia wachezaji. And that's why pia nashukuru government. That time, government ilipatia clubs. Kila player pewa 5K. No, wait. It was just to help you cushion. Hile ilikuja kutoka FIFA. Nobody wants to account for that money.
100.
And one of these days, call them here, ask them.
I will. Nick Mwendwa and of course Barry Otieno. I hope you're watching this.
They need to tell Kenyans how they use that money. But that was not the story for the day. The point I'm trying to say is, I will say it as it is. If you don't want, potea mbali. Once again, Gen Z's, good job.
Oh my God. Is this the same thing that happened to us wakati Harambee Stars ile na Nigeria na ikalala kwa dormitory?
No, zingine zilikuwa tu ni mastori, eh? But generally, the running of football in this country is a big joke. Ni big joke. Kama madem wanacheza the entire season. Alafu wanapewa 1 million. You've played from Mombasa to Kisumu to you've traversed the entire country. Then after 8 months anakupatia 1 million. It's a big joke. And I normally say that we should stop playing football if we cannot manage football.
So
let's just stop.
Yes. Can we cancel football?
Yes, we can say tuachane nayo. Because we are killing young people. Our young kids, most of them are football players. But we are killing. We are killing these young people. Because by the time an Africa 18, 20, anachana ball because I realize it's not bringing food on his table.
Now, maybe these youngins will ask, despite all these challenges, how did the likes of Michael Olunga, the likes of Victor Mariga, how did they get to that level?
Daktari Ofweneke, football is by design. It is not by default. All these players is by default. What I mean is, we didn't plan for them to be stars. But in Europe, they plan for stars. Watu kama kina Gotze, watu kama kina ni watu walichukuliwa ukiwa 12 years old. They had known that Gotze is going to be a star. 12 years later, Gotze scored the goal that earned them the World Cup. It is by design, kitu imepangwa. Hii yetu tu tunaamka tu by default
pale ka high school
tunaangalia nini. We have to design success.
Wow. Guys, are you getting it? Are you getting it? Oh my goodness. Napenda vile nasikia na jam, and I'm really hoping the football management of this country is really...
They will not come.
I dare them. I dare them.
I mean, na wadea wakuja kainawe hapa, and that day I'll be seated there kwa crowd wakidanganya naingia.
I will look for them. I will look. Indo energy tunasema sio? Yes.
Kenya was given money by FIFA, about 130 million.
Ingine.
Wakaenda wakamwaga kwa an Obi van. They bought an Obi van. Ikapotea. Do you know what an Obi van is? Kama you know hapa nje hapa.
Obi van ile van transmit.
Yes, live. Transmit live
media houses
football matches. The gadget disappeared. And it's the same people who still feel that they need to be elected. I feel so sad because me ball ndi benijenga. Football is what has made Arocho who Arocho is. I was picked from the stadium by Karo Radul. That's my story.
Nice.
Yes.
Radul, and big up to her. Big up. Let's
I normally say yes.
That's the mother of sports in this country. That's Karo mother.
Karo Radul picked me as a goon. Because unaona vile naongea hivi, ndio naongea study. Na criticize our word.
I like it. Picked you as a goon.
Yes, she picked me. But me, I don't. I'm
a goon.
Me nilikuwa goon study. Once I played football, because I played football. I played for Sony Sugar. I played for KCB. Then I stopped. I ventured into my own business. So when I used to go to stadium, I used to criticize a lot of things. You know, that's where she picked me. And she made me who I am. 15 years down the lane.
Come on.
She told me that I was making a lot of corrections, but with facts. Like I've told you about FIFA.
Yes.
Then she picked me. She picked my number. Kanambia, it seems you know a lot about football. She called me on her show through a phone.
I talked. Tell me the score.
The score.
Yes.
I talked. Baka kanambia, ay. Later, akabada simu akakata kanambia, we are starting a new radio station. I need you to be in that show, that station. Can you come to Radio Africa and work? I told her I've never worked in a radio station. I've never been a broadcaster. But why not?
What's it to try?
Now that's the beginning. That is 15 years ago, and here I am.
So ulianza kwanza Radio Jambo?
Yes, I did Radio Jambo first. I was poached by Milele FM.
And that's where we
met. That's where we met. Yes. I did Milele for 1 year. Radio Jambo poached me back, and I believe I'm being poached because I'm doing the right thing.
Come on.
Now, after that, Radio 47 came. Why not?
And here you are.
Yes. The point I'm trying to say, and I'm talking to these young men, nothing is impossible. Let nobody tell you at war, Ezi. When I did my first radio show, wow, pathetic. Pathetic. Karo Radul was so patient. She even came and told me, surely, what will I do with you? You have the content, but you cannot, you cannot construct your words ziingie kama mtu wa radio. But she was so patient.
So pole.
Akanambia tu ng'ang'ana tu.
Kuna time ulikuwa unajishuku unasema hii ni
my words were not coming out. On radio, you have to flow, yeah? In Swahili. And you know, by the way, my interview and my audition was done in English. Me, I'm not a Swahili presenter.
You're an English?
I'm an English presenter. And in fact, there's a very senior journalist in Kenya who saw me on an English show. Akashangaa, akanambia kumbe nyinyi ongea mnaweza ongea kizungu. That's a very bad attitude kwamba Kiswahili radio presenters cannot speak English.
Cannot converse in clean English.
Yes. And I told him I was interviewed in English.
And so over the years you've done this, and one thing guys don't know, because there are cases I've heard you being actually a little bit of confusion. You have a twin brother.
Yeah, I have a twin brother called Billy Arocho. A very good friend to the former president.
The president, yes. We're going to hang out pamoja.
Yes, my best sana. Hata now they're still buddies.
Hakuna time ulikuwa na feel kama leo mimi na feel ku hang out na president na confused.
No. The president invited me to State House twice. And there's a time he wanted me to, when they were launching their campaign with Ruto,
yes,
I was supposed to present that sports policy.
Yes.
It was done at Kasarani. But I normally tend to avoid politics because I'm not a politician. Mimi ni mambo ya ball. Na hapa kwa ball nanyorosha watu.
Hapo ndio sasa.
Hapa wanipendi. Just call Nick or call Barry and tell him that you are
Arocho.
Arocho told us about this. Atakata simu. We have to come out and talk. And once again, I'm thanking the Gen Zs. You know, they've come out. They've come out. Siku nyamaza tu ati wewe unaogopa nani?
Sema vile iko.
These guys have tried mimi nifutwe kazi 14 times from Nyamwea. Not only Nick, but even Nyamwea tried.
Sam Nyamwea?
Yes, at Radio Jambo on several occasions. Ameandika mabarua.
Let this guy...
No, anani accuse. Sijui nimefanya nini. But God haizi kuacha mtu mzuri. Ani accuse kwa watu hapa chini. Patrick wako amemtumia mail. Ameni accuse nini? God is always on my side.
I always tell my wife, a good heart will never go wrong.
Will never go wrong. Na kama wewe hati yako ni poa, hata mtu amemalisha zaje. Now, anatuma barua kwako is in the States. Kwako anaipatia my immediate boss. When my immediate boss go to the air check on radio, there's something called air check for the viewers, wale wajui. And then anapata Arocho was in studio doing Arsenal versus Burnley match.
Manchester.
And yet with that particular time, and accused nilikuwa stadium na incite watu against him. The point I'm trying to bring is when they realized that this was just malice.
Kwisha.
Yes.
Hold on to that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, this is an exclusive of Fred Aro, Kenya's #1 voice of sports, live on Ofweneke Tonight. We will see you after a short break.
Hey there, friends. Welcome to Kids on the Block, where fun and imagination come alive. We dive into magical world filled with exciting adventures and awesome friends.
What position were you in?
I was number 2.
What position were you?
Number 1.
He decided to cross the bridge by his house and look for food on the other side. We're going to do half cup of chocolate chips, and the other one, we're going to do half cup of the blueberries.
So, grab your imagination hats and get ready to explore with us. Join us every Saturday at 9 a.m. for new friends, amazing stories, and tons of laughter.
Join us as we explore the journeys of those who defy the odds and break barriers. We dive deep into the stories of triumph.
Sometimes when parenting a child with a special need or whatever disability, family life becomes a bit complicated and you may end up raising the child on your own.
Here, we inspire.
I have a farm which one we showcase with other dyslexic youths and autism, how to farm.
Motivate.
It's never easy, but what we do, the best thing is to work with another parent who has an elder child than yours.
And break through the barriers one story at a time. Push your boundaries beyond the limit. Saturdays at 8 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Ofweneke Tonight. Chakula. Uletea ma questions kwa uletea chakula. Arocho.
Yep.
Before we get into this, so you'll after this question, you'll now choose the questions for yourself in the bowl. He's a friend of mine, so I don't want to use the word embattled, but of course it is what it is. We also call the truth. We also call a spade a spade. The outgoing cabinet secretary for sports and of course creative economy, Honorable Bab na Mwamba, kama kuna mtu amepigwa sana vita, and of course hii vita ilikuwa mpaka last minute akitoka kwa ministry. We don't know whether it's going to be reappointed back. About the whole Paris and the list of Barcelona Paris, do you think the government through the ministry has done enough in terms of supporting and investing into the sports?
Well, the government is trying, more so the Olympics, because the government normally takes care of the All African Games, World Athletic Championships, and the Olympics. Within the Olympics, they have done well. The only thing that really messed up Ababu is the predecessor, the people who came before. The previous Olympics has been having a lot of issues with having joyriders, girlfriends and boyfriends accompanying the team. So kitu ilimsumbua ni kwamba ameingia akapata kwamba kuna wengine walikuwa shachafua. So
uchafu kuna nuka.
So kuna uchafu pia kama watu walikuwa namwekelea. And the other day I was so impressed that walitoa list.
Yes, by the way,
it has never been released.
Yes.
So I was impressed by that. The only thing I feel that kidogo alilegea is solving the FKF issues. He tried so well, making sure that FIFA brought us back into the fold. But the FKF elections, for me, has not been handled well. Because the term of the current office is expiring in the next 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
We'll be in a limbo if you
It has always been expiring, though.
No. There's a time he went to Parliament and told Parliament that election was coming in February. I was among the first people who dismissed that. I said that cannot happen.
Okay.
Because their tenure had not ended.
So until when it's legally...
Yes. And that's the problem that Amina did. That's the mess that she had. Amina kicked these guys out before their tenure was over.
Okay.
Though she had a lot of legal backing going by the system that was there through the Sports Act. But I feel that the incoming CS, I'll give him or her a warning. You have to solve the FKF elections.
That is where the problem is.
If you don't, because majority of Kenyans follow football.
True.
And currently our football is at its worst. Do you know that we played in Malawi the other day? Our World Cup qualifying matches, we've been played in Malawi.
We played in Malawi? We played in Malawi?
Yes.
Oh my God. Ni Gen Z walienda.
For the first time in the history of this country, the national team played their home matches in
a foreign country.
Yes. For me, it was lack of planning, if you ask me.
Are we ready for is it CAF or is
AFCON?
AFCON, is Kenya ready to host?
I doubt in this sense. We had Jamhuri grounds. Why did we destroy that ground? We spent more than 100 million. The government of Kenya spent more than 100 million to construct a stadium at Jamhuri. When that is under Uhuru's tenure, Ruto came in, we put down everything that was constructed. Now we are constructing a new thing. For me, that was wrong. Why couldn't we leave that stadium? Because do you know that Nairobi has only one stadium that people
active right now?
Yes, Dandora. There's no any other.
Dandora.
Yes. Why couldn't we leave that to end up after another site, even in Kapenguria, even in Mombasa, somewhere else, and construct another stadium there? What will you have saved? We'll have saved this stadium, which could accommodate at least mavijana wacheze ball. But why do we, yani hapo na miss the year?
Unasema yani Kasa hakuna.
No, Kasa is under renovation.
For how
Nyayo
long?
is under renovation.
How long?
And that's why I have a problem. Because the other government, the other minister, walifunga Nyayo for 3 years. For renovation. We come back, we play for another year, tena tunafanya renovation. Sisi wajoka.
Ni nini kubwa inawekwa? Waneka wifi na kuna foil. Ni wifi inawekwa kwa hizi.
We are just jokers. Musema sisi ni jokers. If you follow the way the ministry has been spending money to renovate our stadiums, we are jokers. Tunatengeza, tunaharibu, tunatengeza, tunaharibu.
Let me ask. The biggest conversation right now has been, of course, and Gen Z have been very active, and I love the fact they've been doing that. Gen Zs have been complaining issues on behalf of the country and actually providing solutions to them as well. And they've been giving their suggestions in terms of filling up the ministerial positions, the cabinet secretary positions. And you and Madam Carol Radul have come prominently mentioned as possible wished replacements for the cabinet secretary for sports. If today His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto was to say, Fred Aro, cabinet secretary for sports, would you take the position?
Now, before I answer that, kudos to the Gen Zs.
Again.
Now, why am I giving them kudos?
Yes.
Not because they mentioned me, but they have the courage to mention options. You cannot just be criticizing without giving options.
Yes.
And secondly, I'll thank them for mentioning me. I'm so humbled. But it's because of the job that I've been doing. Maybe ni kelele sana. When you hear me on Radio 47, I criticize the system. Not just criticizing, I give facts. The way nimekutolea facts.
Ndio hii.
Kumenipata.
Yes.
And that's where we are going wrong. But coming back to your question, yes, if the president calls me, I will pick his call. But I will give him my guidelines. This is how I'll operate. Guidelines.
What is the first thing you'll change?
Now, first and foremost, I will stop Harambee Stars from playing international matches for the next 3 years.
Why?
I will together with the FKF president.
Disband the whole thing.
No, we'll give ourselves some leave. Look at Senegal. Senegal took a leave of 3 years, and Senegal has never been the same again. Since they took that leave, they've never been the same again. Do you know that Senegal has won everything in Africa? They've won CHAN, they've won AFCON, they've won the beach football. Yeah, they've won everything.
Kila kitu.
Because they took a leave about 15 years ago. Take a leave. Hawa vijana wanacheza inter-school sawa. Wachukue at 12.
Amen.
At 12, take them bring them together. Put an academy. Not hii sisi usema academy hapa Kenya.
Hapa tunaingia hapa Jamhuri hapa Ngong Road.
Bring these young people together. Invest money in these kids. Weke wana train during holidays. Wakisha train together wanapelekwa Europe, wanafungwa mabao, wanarudi. Wanafungwa mabao, wanarudi. You want to do that for 3 years. You'll have picked something. Umechukua mtoi at 12. In 3 years atakuwa 15. Now these are the guys who are going to play AFCON. Unaniget?
I get you, sir.
But we cannot, we have to design success.
I love how you put it.
Design success is not by default. Oliech is by default, I'm sorry, but Oliech is by some sort of design through Madare. Mariga, default. His brother Victor, default. With all due respect to them. But there was nothing that was imepangwa.
There's no structure
for them to succeed. You have to design success. Even you, for you to be in this show. I met you like about the time I met you. I told you you'll be a success. Because I'd seen the way you designed and structured yourself. You picked a niche that nobody else was
This is 15 years ago, guys.
Yes, it's
15 years ago.
Yes. I told you you'll be a success.
You told me I'll drive. Nilikuwa nashuku sasa natembea futi.
Yes. I told you you'll drive.
Mashaka umsa ananiambia nini? Nda drive lini?
Why?
Natembea kutoka Kibera mpaka Milele FM. Umsa ananiambia nini?
Yes. Because I'd seen the way umejidesign.
Thank you.
The way umejipackage.
Thank you, sir.
And success comes through design. Si hizi za kuamka tu ati
pap
haiwezi.
Nimefanya video moja TikTok trend.
It will take you 5-10 years. If I tell you what I was earning in my first radio station.
How much?
I was earning 12,500.
12,000?
And I had a family.
Hey!
Yes.
Unawafeed na nini?
And that's why inasema na I'm talking to these young men. You have to be patient.
12,000?
Yes. I'm driving. I have kids.
You know, you said you are a goon.
No, okay, my goodness was the way I was shouting in the stadium. Hata sasa you nikiwa study, utasahau, you see mimi. Because I express myself.
So 15 years ago, 12,000.
But with facts. Mimi siongeagi tu, and that's why nobody will take me to court. Because mimi kabla nianze criticize, I've done my research.
So you come very
Yes,
very
I know
well
that FIFA gave you money. Now see 10 bob, they gave you 1.5 million US dollars.
182 million Kenyan shillings.
You convert. Do conversion fanya wewe.
Yes.
Yes. So for us to move, we have to start from hapo chini. We cannot always be picking it from the surface. Haiwezi.
So first of all, unasema kwanza FKF bure, lazy, fohovogo, watoke.
No. We get a new election. The new president comes in. And then if we get a CS who works with the federation, let's stop playing international matches. Because sisi ucheza na si ufungwa tu.
In fact, we always know
sisi lose. So why can't we tell ourselves we are not going to play those matches for 3 years?
Who is your favorite coach?
In Kenya?
Yes.
In Kenya is Jacob Ghost-Mulee.
Jacob Ghost-Mulee, aka Mr. Patanisho.
Kapweps. I like him because...
Kapweps?
Kapweps, yeah.
Sijaisikia hiyo ni
hiyo ndio jina yake, Kapweps.
Hiyo ndio mpya sijaisikia.
Yes.
So to you, Kapweps aka
local talent. Yeye ana design. Yes, ana design success.
Do you guys know the guy of Patanisho? Yes. He's supposed to be coming on the show as well.
Yes.
Matano?
Yes, another success. Me, I don't regard you by your papers. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I regard you by your output.
Skills.
Wewe utaniambia you have a CAF A, and yet you have no results. Then you're not a coach.
Kwisha.
A coach is as good as his last result. Coach.
So to you, Matano,
top.
Jacob
is top because yeye ametupeleka AFCON.
There's a record.
But there are coaches we have in this country who have the CAF A, CAF and all. But they've done nothing.
No,
I'm not going to mention names.
Hey.
But they have no kama una results.
Kuna.
Wewe ni wanini? Football is about results, my brother.
Internationally, your favorite coach?
I respect Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho.
Because of results. He'll tell you that all these other coaches combined, ndio wanafikia out zile trophies nimewin.
Arsene Wenger.
Wenger was...
be careful.
Wenger was a father. Aye. But one thing ilimweved.
What?
Results. Champions League. When you play the league, you want to play the Champions League. He never won.
Do you think Arteta can take Arsenal there this coming season?
I don't think so. You fans ndio mnampa pressure. Nyinyi ndio wabaya. You should be very patient with Arteta. He's 2-3 years old in the team. Nyinyi mtaka kuchukua Champions League aje. How?
Tutaenda break ukicheza.
No, it's just a facts. Kutaka tuna Google.
Relax,
no,
na facts pia wewe.
Ni facts. A good coach ni results. Wachana na hizi kelele mingi. Na suti mingi. Piga suti leta results.
So, but we can agree that this coming season, Arsenal is the team to beat.
Talk up.
You're a goon.
Call me whatever you want to call me.
You're a goon.
I don't mind what you'll call me, but mimi nakwambia tu na facts.
So Arsenal we saw
another 2 seasons. Then it's a team. Do you know that coach wa Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson, ilimchukua more than 5 years before he first won the league. And once he won the league, sasa ilikuwa tu ni.
That was 1932.
No, when he won the first league. Na yeye ametoka amewin Champions League. Those are facts. You cannot come down before 5 years uanze kuwin. Pep Guardiola ana ile record ya kuwin wherever he's come from. You cannot compare Arteta na Guardiola. Guardiola has won Spain, amewin Germany, amekuja kawin. So ana ile,
he has a track record.
Yes, kuna record
consistent.
Yes. Arteta from playing to coach, give him some time, bana. 5-6 years.
It's painful.
But factual. Painful but factual.
No, I will not take anything from Agun. I will not.
Thank you.
Arsenal we will win. Arsenal msibabaike. Before release sir, yes. Sir Fred Aro, chukua swali moja hapo. Wacha tuone vile umeji with facts. Wacha nisome, wewe unaweza
sawa.
If you had to create a national holiday, what would it be, could it be called, and how would you celebrate it?
I'll call it National Sports Day.
Okay.
Carnival of events, sports events. The entire country siku hiyo tu ni sports.
Kila mtu ni mchezo.
Ukitaka kucheza darts, ende ucheze. Yani just we are celebrating our passion in individual sports. Me, I'll go for football, mwingine atenda boxing, but we should have a day to celebrate that.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Make my coffee for that. But put your hands together.
Another one?
Yes, another one, sir. Ndio hiyo nyingine ya Ajaya. Favorite MP?
Wow, do I really have a favorite MP?
Favorite MP, senator?
I had a favorite MP who failed me the other day.
Who's that?
I'm not going to mention him.
Oh, Salasia.
No. Salasia didn't fail.
Okay.
There is one that I've always been looking up to. Senator and a governor?
Yes, senator, yes.
My favorite governor is Governor Gladys Wanga.
Gladys Wanga. Yes.
She's doing a good job in Homa Bay. She's put up a very lovely stadium.
Nice. Yes,
she's brought in some investors who are doing a very big soccer academy with 4 football pitches, a school, a hospital. Something big is happening in Homa Bay.
Senator, Governor, Her Excellency Gladys Wanga, kudos to you. Let's give you your flowers when you're still here. Asante sana, that's a good one. One last one tukimalizia, ya mwisho tukimalizia.
Excusez-moi.
Sorry, pole. Hey, my God. Fred Aro, who's your childhood crush? Who's your crush?
Wow.
There's
a lady. She used to be called...
Usiseme Catherine Dereba?
Hapana. No. Tulikuwa na yeye. She was called Caroline Chemeli.
Caroline Chemeli.
Chemeli.
What was she doing? We
were in the same school, primary. Yes.
Whoa.
And she left at class 5. I've never seen her.
Paka waleo. Do you miss her?
Why should I miss somebody? I don't know. But that is somebody that...
That was your crush?
Yes.
Whatever you are, mami. He's now rich. He's made it. Oh my God. Naona ni kama nina time. I have liked that one. I have liked that one. Slice na wewe umenyamazia tu hapo. Hai. Right. Fred Aro, have you ever been fired before?
Fired?
Yes.
Luckily, I've never been fired.
Wow.
Yes, I've never been fired.
Nobody has ever fired Fred Aro?
No.
No HR manager. Beautiful. No HR manager.
Even when I was playing at KCB, I played for ICDC, I played for Sony Sugar. I was not fired. I was leaving for another club.
So Fred Aro has never been fired?
Never been fired.
Woo! And if you had to fire somebody, how would you do it?
Well, I'll call you and tell you, these are the shortcomings. These are my expectations. You're not meeting my expectations.
Let's part ways.
Yes.
Na mtu akianza kupiga nduru kwa ofisi.
No, but things have to happen.
Yeah. Either way you have to.
Either way, because, okay, I'll give you your targets and what I expect. If you don't meet them,
you're sorry.
Nitakwambia tu hata wewe mwenyewe you'll resign before I fire you.
Who do you listen to when at your free time? Who do you listen to?
I'm so biased. I listen to a lot of football.
Like when I first get into your car, which is the last song that Fred was listening to?
I listen to a lot of rumba.
Rumba?
Yes. But mimi ni mtu wa ball. I wake up, I go play football. After that, I'm on radio football. I leave radio, I go to the house, I watch. Me, I'm just a football. Me yangu ni football.
So hata muziki?
I'm not a music person such, but
bien, simple boy.
No, me I do a lot of rumba, feregola and all that. Yes, but I was a very good Rasta guy. Yes, Brilliant Hotel, Muranga Road, King Lion Sounds.
Yes.
These young guys cannot know, but there was that reggae team called King Lions.
Yes, I remember.
Papa Charlie, the late Ranking Nachok, King Tabs, King Mande.
What?
Those were my people. Nimetoka ball tunaingia hapo.
Unaingia reggae.
Unapiga reggae mbaya sana.
Kuna reggae wewe kumbuka mpaka sema ukisikia na kupatia memories. Burning Spears hivi. Gregory Isaac.
You got to be a conscious man. You got to be a conscious man when you fall in love.
Message.
Yes.
Oh, my fall in love.
Yes. I have a wife. I have 4 kids.
Where?
My firstborn is playing soccer in the US.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Sikujua hiyo.
Yes, I have a 22, turning 23, Alvin Arocho.
Woo.
Alvin is in Tennessee.
Wow.
He got a 100% scholarship because of football. Nikampeleka. I was there in 2019. The guys I played soccer with came and watched him. They liked him. Wakaenda naye. I have Kensley Shanikwa in college. I have the last born. He's called Jaden at Mary Show.
Hey.
And that's me.
My God. Tumalize ya mwisho.
Oh, ingine?
Ya mwisho. Hey. Nakwambia hapa watoto wako wote ni Gen Z.
Yes. There's a girl called Kensley at Strathmore. Hata alijua sitakubali aende maandamano. Alinitumia tu video. Buda mimi nishatua.
Watu wako wanaongea sheng? This fiction?
Yes. Ananitumia video na ananiambia mzae.
Niaje?
I'm not asking for your permission.
I'm already here.
I'm informing you.
Tuna change the world.
Na nikifungua hivi namuona yuko ndani na shanga. Yeah. What is this?
Were you worried? Were you worried about that?
I was so worried. Kensley aliniletea a lot of stress.
Hey. If you were stranded on a desert island and could only have 3 items with you, what will that be?
A ball must be.
Of course, unapenda ball.
A ball lazima.
So the first ungekuwa na ball.
God nipe ball. At least in Kim company.
Okay.
And of course food.
2 is food. 3, power bank.
No. I'm not okay. Yes. I do a lot of social media, but because of the kind of job I do.
Yes.
Anipe simu na power bank yangu na food.
Nikiboeka
na juggle ball hapo.
Uko sawa?
Niko set Buddha.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate Fred Aro. I think we've been friends all these years, and the things I didn't know I am coming to know now.
I'm sure, not even you, even guys behind the screens, hata wale were the guys handling the TV, even the viewers, many things they didn't know.
And I love the passion that you carry for.
My brother, I'm so passionate about what I do.
Haya, Gen Z endeleni kusukuma hiyo agenda. If you end up today, Cabinet Secretary for Sports, Youth Affairs and the digital economy, well and good.
No problem. I'll make sure that the Gen Zs are there because they are the ones who fought for this liberation, if I may call it.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
Asante sana.
Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you very much.
Let's appreciate tuamke